drop 'em. One hook and I'll rock 'em. One more and I'll stop 'em. Call the fighter, I'll lock 'em. Up 'em, up 'em. If he reach, then I'll pop 'em. Street sweeper, I'll wash 'em. Homicide, come and chalk 'em. Drop 'em, drop 'em. One hook and I'll rock 'em. One more and I'll stop 'em. Call the fighter, I'll lock 'em. Up 'em, up 'em.
The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is Anthony Joshua confirms that he will most likely fight Dillian Whyte next year. So let's take a listen to what AJ have to say, and we'll talk about it.
Yo, Eddie ain't nothing, bro.
Your first fight back after the second Usyk fight against Dillian Whyte. That's what Eddie Hearn's talked about.
You know what it is? It's best that you do speak to me because I can say it from the horse's mouth, but it could be. But don't hold me to the cross with things I say because the game's forever changing. It's also whatever Dillian wants to do as well. But would I fight Dillian again? Yes, 100%. Yeah.
Also,
so a lot in there, but he basically said that's if you piece it together, or if you heard it differently, you can let me know as well. That you heard it differently. But what was your reaction to that $1 trillion bill?
It used to be poor Dillian. Now it's turning into punching bag Dillian. This is I don't know when this fight's supposed to take place, right? I don't know when this fight's supposed to take place. But Dillian's already scheduled to fight on November 26th on the zone. Right? So if he make it past there with no hiccups, and what if I don't get this? Maybe it's just I don't know. Poor Dillian turning into punching bag Dillian, but I guess hey, whatever. He needs the money. It's whatever. I can't. Whatever. Anything for the bread. But and I guess this is a get back fight for AJ. Get the people a old rivalry type fight. Maybe AJ will bring the old trousers that and you let him wear, give them back to him, throw them at him at the press conference or something. I don't read too much into this fight. It's just like a gimme for AJ to get,
a gimme. Oh man, you just gimme.
Yeah, it's a gimme. It's like, all right, look, Tyson, you knocked him out. I'm gonna knock him out, and then we probably set something up. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know, but I'm not gonna be so amped for this one. I know who the winner is.
All right, Spirit G.
Yeah, I mean, although I like this fight more than Dillian Whyte versus Gerald Washington, I think that was like a joke. But I understand it's a necessary evil for Dillian. But this situation, I have issues with Eddie Hearn on this because I feel like Eddie Hearn is officially like sealing the nail on the coffin of Dillian Whyte's career. I don't like that. You know what I mean? Like AJ needs a tune-up fight, but he doesn't need to do it with Dillian. You could have picked any other, like B-level fighter, C-level fighter, like get somebody in the, that's ranked like 15 to 20 to 25. Get one of them low-level dudes for a tune-up for AJ. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do you really have to like violate your boy Dillian Whyte that's been loyal to the brand? He's been loyal to Matchroom all this time. Unless this is like a final payday, like, yo, Dillian's like, hey, you know what? I understand. This is gonna be my last hurrah. Yo, just give me the bag. Then, hey, who am I to prevent that from happening? But if Dillian still feels like he got something left in the tank, like I can understand if AJ said Chisora, right? Because we all like, yo, Chisora, you gotta sit down, bro. But Dillian, I mean, although yeah, we all know he got a his chin is made out of paper mache. Like it's just it's suspect. We know that, right? But it's like, could Dillian develop himself around, protecting his chin, and using his long arms? See, I mean, for like maybe if he switches up his style, he can have longevity in the sport. But if you put him against an AJ, I don't know. And he already lost to AJ. You know what I'm saying? His last fight, he got uppercutted. AJ done uppercutted this dude before too. Like, I don't know. To me, it just seems like Eddie Hearn is just signing him off. Like, yo, you know what, Dillian? Yeah, go in there, get violated. It is what it is. You had a good run. You out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna terminate his contract. Go ahead, Trill.
Listen, to Eddie's credit, man, at the end of the day, this is still a business, and he still has to pay AJ what AJ wants, right? And who else is going to fill those seats and get him the numbers? Dillian, we already know it is, but Dillian has a loyal fan base, and he brings them out. Ain't no guys that's below the top 10 is going to bring a crowd or anything in there that's going to, fill those seats and bring the attention with this old rivalry. I know what we're saying about Dillian, and I do agree. But I think that's where Eddie's going with it at the end of the day is like, he's still got, people in the UK that's going to, ride for Dillian.
I hear what you said. I just don't like it, man. I really feel like
I don't like it either. I'm with you.
This is like Eddie really saying, yo, to your career, son. You know what I'm saying? Like, deuces to your career. Like, and that's just wow. This guy has done everything for Eddie. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you gonna finally give him an AJ rematch where AJ has no belts. And after I just got knocked out for like the 15th time, and now you want to set up a fight with us? Like, nah, bro. I know what time it is, man. You really like kissing my whole career goodbye, and it ain't right, yo. So Eddie, I see what you doing, man. Like, this ain't cool. But on AJ's side, it makes sense, to be honest. Like what Trill was saying. It's a good dance partner. People are going to come out. For some odd reason, Dillian still has a following where these guys are so delusional. They believe Dillian's going to knock out AJ. And they will come out and support it, whether it's in the O2, wherever that fight is. That's going to sell out because Dillian Whyte has a name. It's just unfortunate that AJ has to put an end to Dillian Whyte's career.
TBE.
I hear what you guys are saying. I feel like it's a good fight. We've seen this fight already. This will be part 3. This will be part 2.5 because they fought in amateurs and everything. But I feel like I'm not mad at this fight at all. I would enjoy it. I feel like Dillian would at least train hard enough to know that AJ is a competition. Like, you can't just go in the ring as Dillian on whatever Dillian chooses to whatever training Dillian chooses to do. But this fight, when it happens, we already. I'm not gonna predict the victor. I feel like if Dillian trains hard enough, it'll be an entertaining fight at most.
He said, "I'm not gonna predict the victor."
It's gonna be an entertaining fight, but that's it. Like, Dillian versus AJ is what some people want to see. What's up, G?
You were so quick to shut down AJ versus Fury, and then I was like, you sounded a little funny with this Dillian Whyte stuff. But then you could fix your lips and say this is gonna be a tough fight. You know what I'm saying? Do you really?
No, if Dillian trains hard enough,
fucked out, bruv.
Yo, Dad, do you really have
bruv?
If Dillian trains hard enough, I could see he can upset AJ, but I just it's only if Dillian comes down
wild.
Loses like 30
pounds.
All
right, can I ask you a quick question?
He's just standing on point.
Matter of fact, hold on. Corner Ben. It's a corner Ben question. Remove AJ and replace AJ with Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder right now versus Dillian Whyte. Do you have the same opinion? Do you think it's like a 50-50 fight? Anything can happen? And all that stuff?
I just feel Dillian needs to train hard enough for like the elite competition. Not that I'm saying Wilder's elite, but Wilder's B elite. He's like B list. He's like top of the B list. He's like B plus fighters in the heavyweight division.
He's the first fighter on the B list, Ned.
Yeah, Wilder on the B list. He's B elite. You know, you feel me?
B-lead. You say he's B-lead. That's disrespectful, man.
You know, I feel Dillian just has to take the sport serious enough where he trains hard enough and where he takes what he learns in training and utilizes in the ring, and it'll be an entertaining fight. But I still feel Dillian lacks certain things, certain tactics. He has stamina issues. He has a chin issue where he'll look good, but at the end of the fight, it's not going to benefit him when he's later rounds. He has to go in strong. He has to know he has to go in strong. But I like this fight. I'm not going to say AJ versus Dillian part 2.5 is not a bad fight. It's a great fight. No, I would like to see it.
Oh, so you just think he could just build his jaw muscles and he's going to be A-okay, huh?
No, not his jaw muscles. I think stamina, his head movement, you know, dodging. Like, if you have a weakness, you have to, like, counteract your weakness.
I don't know why I wanted to pause that. I don't know.
It would have been a good pause.
I don't know why.
Hey, I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it real.
Jaw muscles.
Yo, pause that, yeah. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. Yeah, the way you talking is like, yeah, all he has to do is do a couple workouts in his training camp and his jaw would be better. Like, nah, bro, it don't work like that. Like,
I'm just not. That's not saying how it works. I'm just saying, drop a little weight, get a little faster. He has the power. He has the technique. It just needs to be more. His IQ is not always all the way there. That's all.
I don't know, man. When I think about it, it seems like what were the options and were there better options? Like G brings up Deontay Wilder versus Dillian Whyte. But if you do that, will it sell more than AJ versus Dillian Whyte in the UK? I don't know. I don't believe it does. So there's one reason for picking AJ Dillian Whyte over giving Deontay Wilder a chance to fight Dillian Whyte. Now, if you're Anthony Joshua, who can you pick that's going to sell more than Dillian Whyte? Deontay Wilder, but Deontay Wilder just came off a fight, and Deontay Wilder himself has said they've been trying to contact him and his team, and there have been issues there. So also when you talk about a comeback fight, I don't think you want Anthony Joshua to come back against Deontay Wilder, another legacy-defining fight for him within his career. So I think Dillian Whyte leaves you the next best option. You can't give Anthony Joshua Derek Chisora. Go ahead, G.
Nah, man. I told y'all, I brought this name up before y'all laughed. But, yo, AJ versus that Zhang dude in China, bruh. Guaranteed blockbuster in China. Get the hugest bag ever, and he gets to flatline a big dude and build some confidence.
That's still in China, though. It's not in the UK. And
doesn't matter. I mean, build my man's confidence, man. That's all AJ need right now.
Maybe
build it home.
Yeah,
go home before he goes abroad. He can't.
And maybe he'll do that later. Also, the last time AJ went abroad, he didn't perform very well.
Exactly.
So, I don't know. I think, you know, when I think of one fight that probably could sell in the UK, it's not really competitive, but he has a little following. Is Anthony Joshua versus Babbage the Savage? I feel like
for some reason people like that dude.
I know. I feel like that fight would sell. AJ going to knock him out early, but I think that would sell. So when you think about the options, I think it's probably lazy in terms of it's the easiest fight to make that would do numbers for both of them. But Anthony Joshua versus Dillian Whyte rematch, and rematches don't really hurt numbers. If you look at it, we've seen a lot of rematches. We've seen Chisora, Joseph Parker. We've seen Dillian Whyte, Derek Chisora rematch. We've seen Anthony Joshua Usyk rematch. We've seen Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder trilogy. We're about to see Derek Chisora, Tyson Fury trilogy. So we've been seeing a lot of rematches, and that's just me going in the heavyweight division. If we go into the lower divisions, there are a lot more. I don't think every fight warrants or merits a rematch. But I will say this: there are a lot of people who believe that Dillian Whyte improved since he was knocked out by Anthony Joshua, and they believe that the improved Dillian Whyte would beat Anthony Joshua. So, like you said, he has a following. Those people are going to want to see the new and improved Dillian Whyte face Anthony Joshua. Although my money's on an uppercut, putting Dillian Whyte to bed.
To sleep.
Let us know how you feel in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter, and please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. We are the Boxing Bros.